Hello. Hey, this is Stacia, and we are going to play a training game on chess.com. I just did some calculation training, so I feel ready for this game. I played a training game earlier today that I lost. Hopefully, I'll make an analysis video on it. But let's see what we do here. So we're playing in 1817, and we have the white pieces. Okay, they're playing a French defense. I am going to go with d4. Let's see what happens here. I'm kind of hoping that we get a closed Tarrasch variation, because I have this like new idea against this that I've been dying to try out, but I have not seen it yet, not even in Blitz. But it's probably because I usually play c4 on move 2, going for a trap line. So I'm hoping for knight f6. Okay, we got it. So now I'm going to go bishop d3. And they'll probably go c5, and I'll just go c3 to solidify the center here. Now there's a couple different options. Among them is takes, but also knight c6 for sure. Okay, so I went knight c6. So I'm going to defend my pawn. I'm hoping to bring this knight to f3 and create this like major hold on the d4 pawn. If they go here, I'm never really concerned about that. Okay, so I'm going to take with the c pawn. That is why we played c3. And now queen b6. So now pretty much knight f3 is going to be needed. But this was the plan behind the setup. Now black is sort of out of ways to attack that, so they could do this. So I am going to offer a trade of bishops, and I do hope that they take it. Ooh, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. That protects the pawn. Huh, interesting. So if I castle, they take, and this knight's not so well placed. I've got a weak pawn. There's an open c file. I could let them take. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I could even take with a king. I might play crazy and just take with a king. So like if I go rook c1, because to me the c file seems important here, and they take, and I take with the king, can they hurt me? How can they hurt me there? I guess there's still knight b4. And on a3 they could take. There's no way to like hurt me immediately. I guess f6, take, and then bishop there and bishop there. I mean, I have plenty of time to dodge stuff. I feel like rook c1 might be a real move. Other options are castles, and then when they take, I take this way. Could also dodge the queen trade, which seems very tempting, actually. So let's see. They're not attacking again because they were attacking here. They simply moved the queen. I could go up here and offer my b pawn. Okay, then I would have to castle. So they have time to defend this. They could castle, which seems crazy to me. They could play g6 or something. If they play g6, they have no dark square bishop to speak of. If they play h6, I take. I think I really like queen g5. I mean, let's be honest. We all knew I was going to play queen g5. But okay, now I'm admitting it. I'm going to play queen g5. Oops. Oh, I can't. I'm pinned. I didn't even see I was pinned. So no wonder they like this move. So I could block, though. So if I block, though, they take, and take. I don't have a check immediately. So I don't think I like that. I think rook c1 is going to be the move here. And then I will take with a king. So rook c1 takes. I analyzed enough. Let's do it. I want the game to be interesting. I mean, that's part of the problem with the way I play. I'm not always looking for the objective best move. Sometimes I just want the position to be interesting. And just by me being interested, I'll play better chess. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. So I assume they want to play knight b4. But do I just have bishop b1 there? I think I do. So there's nothing to guard. But now I need some kind of plan, which is not going to be that easy. But I can tell you that this pawn it's not under the same pressure anymore. So moving this knight out of the way and playing f4 is what I would like to do. But where to move it is the question. I can play here and just try to do something like this. Oops, back to where he was. Could do that. I could do that. The most forcing thing black could do is go f6 or throw in knight b4 first. They could also try knight b6 and knight c4. No, it's not going to work. So let's just say here in f6. I probably just take it. They would take with a knight. f4? Maybe. This move doesn't feel right. Do I have anything better than that? I mean, knight c3. Trying to get in there. So if I go knight c3 and they play a6, they're weakening that. Then I could go here. I'm like threatening stuff. Okay, I think I like knight c3 a lot, so I'm going to play this move. Intuitively, it feels right. I also spent a lot of time there. Oh my god, I spent 5 minutes on the last two moves. So this is how I get down on time. And I didn't even know I was doing it. I just like go down these rabbit holes. Okay, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, let's see. f6 was a move I thought they might do. It does attack that pawn a third time. I actually could bring my rook in the game here. Is that good enough? Let's find out. If I go here and they take, can I simply take? Can I take with a pawn? That would be very interesting, but if I go here and they take, I would probably take with a knight first. So let's do that, but then this is hanging, right? So they could take. I don't want to take that. Well, I have bishop takes h7. So bishop takes h7, king takes, and Actually, what am I talking about? The king can't grab the knight, so I'm hallucinating a lot. That doesn't bode well for my chances. Okay, I think I should just take, though, as the moral of the story. So that is what I'm going to do. Now, if they take with a rook, okay, they did not, which I'm glad to see. I actually think I should go knight b5 now. Or should I go rook h8? Okay, this is loose. If I move this knight, that is going to hang. I also like this idea, though, of just infiltrating. I'm not sure it works out, though, which brings me to this move, because then it will work out. If I go there and they go here, it's kind of annoying. I could go here, I guess. I'm going to play this move. Let's see what happens. I mess up these French Tarrasch positions all the time. So I have a feeling I'm not going to play it right. Why wouldn't I play it right? Do I not understand the positional aspect of this? Okay, positional aspect, I have an isolated queen pawn. But black has a backwards e pawn. Much like a Smith-Morra gambit, actually. But we're not down a pawn. But my king is on d2 for some reason, because I'm crazy. It's not exactly where the king belongs. I really doubt the king belongs there. So we're going to try to exploit that. But I didn't see a way for them to do that, which is why I played it. I would say this is a forcing move. Then can I just play here? Followed by this. If they do something like d5, they're really asking me to go knight a4, I'll tell you that. Knight a4 looks really nice now. I don't think I'm going to delay. Let's go knight a4. I mean, if b6, there's just rook takes c6. If there's nothing, there's knight c5. I mean, this is my idea behind this rook move. Was to play it here now or knight b5. I think they actually made my idea stronger. So thank you for that. Also, I have a funny idea. Like if I were to play here, like let's pretend it was my turn, and they go rook b8, I feel like I could do this. Because after takes, I take here. Wait, not there. I am hallucinating. Suddenly I had a rook there. What I really meant was this. Rook takes. Okay, I'm clearly not posting this video. At least I hope not. Maybe you guys will find this entertaining. I may or may not have had a couple glasses of wine tonight. And, well, it's becoming apparent. It's becoming apparent because of the moves I'm suggesting here. I also had a light dinner, so I think that's a factor. But I like the idea of this. And, okay, I still believe in my ability. I can do this. I'm aware that I may hallucinate a little bit. That's fine. Let's figure it out anyway. This is what good players do. Not saying I'm a good player, but I want to be like them. So no matter the challenge, I'm going to try to rise above it. I mean, if I get my knight in b6, I'm not sure where he goes from there. So I think what I really want is knight c5. I really want knight c5. Now, if they go knight b4, I do have bishop e1. Knight b4, I have bishop e1. And that should be okay, I think. Yeah, looks okay to me. I don't want them to play d5, but I have that under my control for now. But there is this rook takes f2 idea. So I did this. Interesting. So I just thought bishop e1 here. So bishop e1 should be fine, I think. No problem with this. I'm just going to do it. I don't see anything. So what? I feel like I'm just going to go a3 and win a tempo. That's what I feel like. Unless they're trying to weaken b3, but I don't see why. Because they're going to attack my knight? Well, then I have knight c5, which is what I've been wanting to play. That attacks the pawn and the bishop. This is quite good for me. Yeah, this is quite good for me. Why is this not good for me? I don't know what they saw, but it wasn't what I'm saying now. I mean, if I get to take on d7, then next I take on e6 with the rook. So that looks good, right? Like here, here, oops, here, and here. Okay. And if yeah, I feel like I want to increase my mouse speed. And this is going to force the knight back. But I don't want to do that too soon. I don't want him protecting that so fast. I might go here. So I'll save that until I feel like it, basically. But in the meantime, I'm attacking b7. If they do this, I take that. If they don't move it, I take, and take there. If they guard with the rook, I take, and take there. This looks incredibly good for white. So king d2 was genius. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sure what it was, but I know that I'm starting to like my position quite a bit. So let's see what they do. What's the best move they could play? I mean, honestly, I don't know. I feel like the best thing they have is this potential, like, rook takes f2 thing. So since the knight's blocking that, can they make use of these squares or attack that? So honestly, maybe their best is this. Wow. That has to be the worst move ever. Like, what is that? So I could just play knight e5. It's one thing I could do. I think it's the right move. I think I'm going to go knight e5 because... Okay, well, the knight's not on c6 right now, so I'm trying to take advantage of that. And then when I play a3 and he comes back, I have the option to take. I don't have to just lose my pawn. This is interesting. So they're lower on time than me. That's even more interesting. But in the meantime, I'm attacking their bishop. So I was kind of thinking they'll go bishop c6. But I guess they could go bishop e5. They could even go bishop a4. Bishop e5 might be a better option, actually. I'm not sure. But then I could take on b7. And on rook b8, I go knight d6. And that is a fork on the bishop and the rook, which just basically it's not a real fork, but that means I can trade the knight off on d6 at the very least. So he won't get trapped there. So knight takes b7, I think, is a thing. It was a thing before, but before they had, maybe they were going to go for e5 or something. Okay, so they did this. Interesting. So why can't I take on b7? That's my first question. I'm probably going to take. To me, it seems okay. It seems okay. Like if rook b8. I was thinking about rook c7 there. It does pin the bishop. And then g4, g5 becomes a thing. They have h6 to stop it. I'm not sure I believe it, though. Okay, I missed this, but I can take with a knight. Or with a bishop, rather. So let's just say I do that. I assume they'll take. It's going to be hard not to do that. I just want a pawn too, right? I might even take with a rook. Take, and bishop takes. Okay, probably no need to sack material here. Let's just take. Okay. Now I can clearly take. You know what I really like here is rook c7. I don't see how they're going to protect that anyway. Rook c7. If they go here, I take a rook. You know? Should be pretty good. I think rook c2. Rook c2. If they go here, I just take. Okay, I'm going to do this. Because what are they going to do? There's no rook d8. I don't really see what they do. What does that do? I don't understand. Don't I just like win your piece? I mean, okay. I'm not one to look for material in the mouth. I guess they're going to try rook b8. But I actually have knight c5 after that. Oh, actually, they can't even do it, which I missed. So, but I have knight c5 guarding it too. By the way, that attacks that pawn. So I probably will do that no matter what. Also, I have rook takes c4. This seems lost. Seems completely lost. We're about the same on the clock as well, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, I have 2 knights, so. I like this just because it blocks the rook. Like that knight's just like in the rook's way, so like why are you there? Okay, and then I do this, right? I don't see anything for black yet. It could be something soon, but nothing yet. Okay, so I do that. I'll probably just take with a rook. If I go check, I think I'm going to do this, followed by rook a6, because it will force them to trade, and I'm just winning by material, so. Ooh, okay, I missed that. They're going to take, but I win a pawn for it. That's a lot of pawns, so I accept this. That's a lot of pawns. Too many pawns. But we have to win this still. Okay, so what do we do? Do we activate the knight? Do we push some pawns? Honestly, I just want to push the A pawn. I think that's all I have to do. So maybe just knight c4. He could go here, attack that pawn. Okay, let's go here just to protect this. But what I really want is this. Yeah. Okay, it's protected though. I think I'm okay. So if I do this, yeah, I think this just wins. I really can't imagine a world where this doesn't win. Like, okay. Okay, so he's gonna go there. I'm actually thinking about knight c4. Because then if they take me, I queen. Okay. That's fair. Let's go knight c4. Thank you for the knight. That should be plenty. I'm just going to queen again, because why not? I've got h1 protected. Two queens are better than one. Just don't stalemate. Okay. No need to do that. Trying to be friendly to my opponent. Sometimes I don't like to say good game, well played, because if they lose, it's like maybe they feel they didn't play well. So I just say thank you for the game and have a great day. You really can't argue with that. I'm trying to be friendly as possible. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the game. I feel like my opponent just like imploded at some point. So let's just have a quick look. We're not going to do much, but wow, 92%. I would have never guessed that I played that well. With 2 mistakes, which doesn't make sense. So, whatever. You know how it gives you the rating? Where is that thing? It says I played like a 2400. I really doubt that. I was hallucinating like while I was calculating. There's no way I played like a 2400. I really doubt it. So, but the graph looks nice. Okay, let's have a look at it. I don't want to give away my new idea in this line, but the line that I face is usually a little more testing. I just feel like even though bishop b4 check is a move, and it's played by masters, maybe I don't fully understand it, but I feel like, you know, why trade off your good bishop? I can just go bishop here, you trade off your good bishop, and I guess their point is that they're going to trade off queens too. If I had queen g5, I think I'm doing really well. So here, what was the move? Wow, a3 encouraging it. That's interesting. Rook c1's fine though. Yeah, engine likes it. Yeah, and then I played king takes, which is top engine move. Let's go. That's what I thought. I don't know. I just felt like this move was like critical. I like it a lot. And on knight b4, I'll just go bishop b1. Right? Let's see. Yep, bishop b1. Okay, and this happens later. But okay, castles. It doesn't like knight c3. Okay, I thought a while here. I thought knight c3 was a good move because those Weakness is on the queen side. I can like get in there. It actually says I should go b3, which I don't understand at all. Like, why am I going b3? Like, what is this? I'm just gonna click on this for a second. So I get this. So b3. Why would they even go a5 here? I don't understand this at all. And then go a4. So if they don't go a5, like let's say they do something more normal, like f6. Computer says we take it. I mean, I thought knight was normal. And then knight e5. Okay, let's just say they take it. Attacks the knight. Knight g4 makes sense. We go f4. I mean, this is some long line. And white's better, apparently. Is it just a material thing? It's not even a material thing. Like, I think it's just there's a bad bishop. There's just a bad bishop, and that's it. And the best thing they could do is this. So maybe by us playing b3, we're stopping this? I don't know. I'm very confused. Whatever, Stockfish. Okay, I liked knight c3. I thought I was slightly better, and I am slightly better. So I'm not going to consider that a mistake unless you can show me clearly why something else is better. I don't know why it is. Okay, so takes. Knight takes. Bishop b5 at once. I like my move. It gets the rook in the game, and it's very close. So I like my move better. Yeah, and let's get in there. Knight a4 is top move. Okay, definitely bishop e1, I thought. Knight b6. Knight b6. That's very gutsy. So knight b6, and if they want to take us, that's great. We don't care. We just bring this here to chase the knight out. Let's say they go out. Then we take their rook. So instead of that, they should just move their rook. Let's say rook b8. Then we have knight e5. I don't know why this is so strong. I have no clue. Why is this so strong? I have no clue. I don't know. I see a lot of different options for black, so apparently the computer's like, yeah, every single option doesn't work. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just continue. Okay, a6 was a mistake because knight a4. Okay, good. And then knight b6, but I did this. It likes knight b6 here. Interesting. I went knight c5. Also good, though. Huh. It says I should take on d7. Okay, I mean, if it says +3 and +4, like, who cares? Winning is winning. Good is good. Unless there's a bigger deficit than that. I'm pretty happy with this move. It means I found a good move in a rapid game. Okay, takes. And I thought rook c7 was really good. Yep, it is. Okay, good. Okay, and then, yeah, this one just seems silly to me. Computer likes it more than I did. I thought it was a blunder. I just take. I mean, like, I thought they could try. Yeah, actually, what can they do? Actually, they have no way to defend. I kept thinking they could do this. They can't do that. So I'm just winning now. Take a free pawn, because why not? Let's take another free pawn, because why not? And then they sack that to get my rook, but I'm just up too many pawns. Yeah, too many pawns, so I just push one of them. You know, push pawn, make queen. I know that's a very complicated strategy. I like knight c4. It's like, hey, let's trade, because then I queen. And that, but if they go here, I was planning knight b6. Wait, actually, I can't do that. Never mind. But I could do a lot of stuff here, I'm sure. Yeah, it says like knight e3, just blockade. And next I'll just go like this. I don't see how they stop that really. Well, actually, I do. That would stop it. So, okay, oh, it's their turn. Still winning, though. I would have found a way to win. I do believe that much. So we'll just go with that. And, like, I'm even thinking, like, why not play f3 check here? Oh, because they take the knight. Otherwise, I was hoping for takes, check, here, queen. Oh, it's also check. Never mind. Okay, I'm hallucinating again. But I did manage to play this game fairly well, because this is how it would have ended if they didn't resign. Oh, wait. Actually, it got this far. Okay, so I'm fully out of it, but somehow I won the game anyway against an 1800s. That's how you do it. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.